my unpopular opinion is we really need to stop having such a heavy emphasis on data. I feel like we are running headfirst at data, and we're using data as the way to understand what it is. And this is more than just Go, but it happens a lot in Go. We're using data to figure out, well, what is the thing we should do next? Oh, well, our data is not saying that we should do this thing, and I've seen it come up a number of times in the Go community where there's like pain that people are feeling, and then the rejection of that pain has been, well, our data says something differently, and I feel like that's quite harmful to a community as a whole. And I feel like that's also lack of leadership ability. I feel like part of being a leader is being able to, and this is not specifically about Russ. This is in general.
Okay, yeah.
This is not specifically
The,
about
like,
Russ. I will
heat
prefix
is
that.
turning up.
This is a thing I've noticed and Go over like
I was
most
going to
of its
like bookmark
existence.
Jared. Cut.
This is not specifically about Russ Cox. This is about my frustration, because this happens in other programming committees as well. This is not just Go, where it's just like, and in companies as well, where it's just like a very, very heavy reliance on data and acquiring data. And I think the problem with that is that the main way you acquire data is by looking at what your users are doing, but your users are looking at you to understand what to do. So now you've created a giant feedback loop where you're following each other over and over and over and over. And like, how are you supposed to break out of that? How are you supposed to go find new things that you want to do and new places you want to explore? So I think in general, our heavy emphasis on data is going in the wrong direction, and we need to find a better direction. I think that is doing more of that, you know, what is it, grassroots, talking to people, really getting a vibe and a feel, doing that kind of product management level inquiry and understanding and thinking through and processing the data, and conversations you have with people. So I think it's less about collecting raw data and just running algorithms over it, and more about really getting into that community. And once again, I think GopherCon this year was an excellent place for that, right? The Go team was super open to just come talk to random people. So I feel like we're already heading in that direction, especially with the great team that does our surveys and the way that they interpret that data and the way that they very carefully kind of, position that data and all of that. But yeah, that's my unpopular opinion.